has me to take a nap. They do hard work for me. Go to their church and work with Aaron. Grandma cleans dishes. They feed me and wait.
It's okay. What do you think Grandma and Grandpa do for a job?
Well, they feed me and they're pastor.
Yep, good job. Is there anything you'd like to tell Grandma and Grandpa?
I love you.
Aw, perfect.
One of my favorite memories of Mom and Dad in ministry, on a funny note, is Dad always, and probably still does to this day, always has a bottle of hairspray and a comb in his office that he uses to slick back that gorgeous hair of his on a Sunday morning. And I just remember as a kid always knowing that Dad had hairspray and a comb in his office. But on a more serious note, I think the biggest memory and the biggest thank you is just thank you for letting me do ministry alongside of you guys. Thank you for not forcing it on me, but allowing me just to come alongside through youth ministry, through all different types of things that I got to see and learn. Thank you. It did not go unnoticed, and it is so much appreciated. We love you.
I would say my favorite memory of Mom and Dad is all the different people that they have hosted throughout their whole ministry, like just various people in other countries, even here in the States. They have hosted so many people, and just they're so generous and so hospitable to a lot of people. And just thank you, Mom and Dad, for your faithfulness and just your love for all people.
One of my favorite memories has to be chasing the raccoons out of the church. That was priceless. But the one I really want to talk about is that was actually really impactful to me watching you in ministry was all of the times that you took Lois Jones to church on Sunday morning. Lois just loved Jesus, she loved her church, and she loved her pastor, and you guys faithfully took her every Sunday, even when you were so tired, and you had so much patience with her. And to me, that was the epitome of your ministry. You just loved people and did whatever you could do to help them and serve them and take care of them. And I just know that was impactful to her, and that was such a good example to me about taking care of other people. So, and I just want to tell you guys that I love you, and thank you for being my pastor and wife for the last 15 years. And you've taken care of me, and I've watched you love on my children. You've baptized 2 of my kids and dedicated 2 of them. When we've needed pastoral care, you've been there, whether taking care of my grandparents or just loving on me. You've been so good to me, and I just love you so much and wish you the best in this next season of ministry.
My favorite part of Cliffton and Arletta's ministry over these last years is the whole idea of United Wesleyan, with the multicultural ministry, the 2 churches coming together. That is just the most awesome thing ever. And personally, what I really love is just how much time you, Clifton, and you, Arletta, have put into ministering to people. Not just ministering and going to hospital visits, those ministry aspects, and counseling people, but the hours of hard work, of long work, and just different hours that you put in. And it's just every week you put in your best foot forward. So I appreciate you so much for teaching me what ministry is and looking at what that is, and I love you guys both.
My favorite memory of them in the ministry would probably have to be just how much they help people. When Grandpa goes to the hospital to go help out with someone's family who has a relative who's sick and dying, and when Grandma goes to women who care and helps out with them. And then for a message, I just want to tell them that they need to keep doing what they're doing. Just keep helping people and keep being yourselves. And we all love you, and we're all going to miss you.
Alex, what is one of your favorite memories of Grandma and Grandpa in ministry?
when they baptized me.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Grandma and Grandpa?
I love you and thank you for being my grandparents.
One of my favorite memories that I have of the church is the multicultural ministry and everyone that's united with it. I think that is the most wonderful experience I have ever experienced in my life. I've never experienced anything like this, but I think it's wonderful, and I want to thank you guys so much for opening up your heart and your mind and letting your light shine.
Oh, memories in ministry. They go back a long way. I remember in the Philippines, some of my earliest memories of missions work with Mom and Dad were riding on his motorcycle, getting the whole family of 4 on a motorcycle plus an accordion, and crossing rivers in vehicles that weren't meant to float, watching the just all the crazy things that happen, like driving over a washed out road in the Philippines. Brazil, there were tons of memories there. And then coming home and getting to minister together at Memorial Circle then, and then United Wesleyan. Lots of good memories. I can't just pick one. There's been great times, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be part of that ministry and making it a family thing. That means the most to me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now
Thank you, Mom and Dad.